Hello and welcome to Morning Coffee with Maddog Merv. Today, we are headed for another triple-digit plus day. So far, it's tolerable this morning, but it won't be for long. Let's see what we got going on the channel, shall we? Welcome to Morning Coffee, Maddog Merv. Today, got our French roast this morning again. I wonder I'm a big fat guy. I mean, holy cow. I always had a schmear. A schmear. So he's probably going for bagels. He's trying to steal. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. I have no clue. And I got a bunch of chores to do. Oh, who wants to do that? Today's shout out goes to a channel that I've mentioned some time ago. It's called History in the Dark. And they have some very interesting things. For me and my love of history, I love kind of obscure things and sometimes not, how can I put it, the most mainstream thoughts and ideas, but little tidbits of history that are more trivial, and I really like those types of things. Check out History in the Dark for some real interesting content. Well, we had the second installment of the 65 Mustang convertibles. 64 and a half is what the kit says, but not really. It's more of the 65 because it does have an alternator, not a generator. So it'd be a 65. Anyway, the second installment, I did the next two cars, and I've got two more to finish. One is one of the rebuilds. The other one is actually bought the kit, been stealing parts off of it, and now it's time to pay the piper and get it put back together. So, but I had that idea once I saw those dogs in the livestock set that this would be kind of fun to do a paws and ponies type of a car show. So I will, before long, be getting that diorama part done along with the last two cars. We'll have that maybe next month sometime. But I hope you guys got something out of what we did do, other than, Mustang colors. There's a lot of colors in the early years of the Mustang, very varied, if you will. And I hope that some of the building techniques and things that I'm doing, some of the changes I make, will inspire you with your builds. So there you go. That's what we're trying to do. What else we got? Let's see. We had that M4A2 Sherman, U.S. Marine Corps Sherman, that I thought at some point in time, with all the Shermans that I had reviewed over the years, that was one that I had done, but apparently not. I've built the kit a couple of times, along with I've built the Italieri kit also, and I really like the Academy kit, especially now with these added pieces like the slide molded 50 cal machine gun. So hope you guys like that one. So as the sun creeps in on me, let's see, what do we got going on in the stash this week? I am not 100% sure. I've got some figures. I've got a 3D printed car body. I've got some other model automotive stuff. We'll see, but I've got something for for the stash this week, so definitely stick with us for the stash. So for the main show this week, I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna do. I've got a couple of different things I'm working on. I know it's last minute. It's been a very busy week. I'll go into that in a minute, but we will have something. I'm just not 100% sure what that's going to be tomorrow. So I was asked several months ago to speak to a group of custodians for a professional development day in one of the school districts in northern Utah. So I had about an beautiful hour drive one morning. Had an opportunity to meet some very fine folks, frontline people, give them my 2 cents worth, if you will, and had a really nice lunch. Just really enjoyed the time. Ran into some folks that I know or I knew from when I was working from my career. So it was enjoyable, but it did take a good portion of the day of that particular day. This week, when I did get a few minutes where it wasn't so blasted hot that I could actually get out here and do some work, I did some more organizing that I needed to do, some shifting gears again on some of the projects. I'm working on some figures currently. I'm still working on the last of those Mustangs, those 65 Mustang convertibles. Working on the 1-to-1 Mustang. So there's just so much that I've been doing this week. But we've got some great shows coming up when it comes to some of these model builds. Been inspired to do a couple of different dioramas that we'll get into a little bit later in the year. So, stick with me, folks. It's a time where I'm trying my best to get out some good content, but man, it takes a lot of time. So, other than that, this week it's been in the hundreds, pretty much every day, and that means this middle part of the day is really, really rough outside, even in the doghouse with the air conditioner. Yes, I have that kicked over pretty much anytime I'm out there now, but that air conditioner is really one of the best things I ever got for that doghouse. It helps take the edge off, and I can actually work out there in the late afternoon and early evening without any issues. Midday's still a little bit rough because the sun's beating right down on the roof and there's no insulation. So anyway, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you have a rest of a good weekend. Hope you're staying out of the heat. I've got a busy week ahead. I'm headed to Chicago for a few days for a conference that I've been asked to go to. So flying to Chicago, that ought to be fun. And we will see you Thursday for sure with something on the stash. Take care. Bye-bye.